Alright fellas, welcome to part 5 of my goofy little game devlogs. As you may have seen a second ago, that beam I just showed at the beginning is a new item you can buy for 100,000. It's basically an insta-kill. Wherever you click, it will spawn that beam, and that beam basically does 100 damage every time it's touched. The next crazy new thing I added, this is when the game starts getting fun. I added tactical airstrike. Watch this. There's my ult over there. Beam. Drops bombs. Boom. Pretty sick. I really like how that thing came out. You can buy as many as you want of them, and you could use them all at once, technically, so you could be like, go like that, have two come at the same time. The way I made it is I basically have a jet spawn in from server storage for you scripter people, and then I have it tween from where you clicked minus a certain amount of studs that way, and then it tweens to the mouse position that way, and after a certain amount of time it spawns bombs every couple of milliseconds as it's flying by, calculated perfectly so that it will land on the platform and then it deletes itself once it's over there. The death beam, I technically could have made it a little bit better, but basically, let me show you what's going on here. So when you click it, it creates this beam that gets bigger and then it quickly goes back in and then it gets really big. So that small beam is the pre-beam, which I don't think I need to make two objects for this, but I did anyways. And this thing basically all it does is tweens to a certain size, and then at the perfect time it plays that pew, this thing right here. It goes pew, and then as soon as this is done, the second tween, it spawns in the actual death beam, which gets put to the workspace, which is this right here. And this thing has a lot of things going on. If you touch it, it kills you. It tweens and gets smaller as it exists, and also the transparency gets smaller as well. It changes the lighting to this cool effect, which I think you probably saw. It goes to make it all look cool. So it does that in two different times to match with the sound. Amidst sparkles, it gets bigger, blah blah blah. And then I have it slowly get quieter and quieter, and the contrast of the color correction thing get less and less intense up until it hits volume 3, and then it breaks this loop that's happening, which just means it can go past it, and it stops the loop, and then it goes and does all of this, which is just the explosion effect you see at the end and turning off all the sounds. So yeah, that's how that works. And then here's the airstrike script, but we don't need to get into that. More importantly, let me show you something crazy. Sorry, just need to get a little snipe in. Oh no. In other news, I have added, cha-ching, the emotes to the game. There are only 6 right now, and some of them are pretty simple, but this will buy you a random emote from this list. Currently I have all of them, so it won't work. A little dancing, fun time. Actually all the songs right now for the emotes are songs that I made. Got a little like going insane one. I don't know what this is, man. I made this. I don't know. Maybe if it had a cool song with it, it would be less bad. But currently, I'm thinking of removing this one. But I thought emotes would be a fun thing to use because you're never supposed to have this many gems. This is bonkers. I was using this for testing. But gems are kind of the currency you get from rebirthing, and then you also get them occasionally from the wheels. So I thought it'd be fun to have like a more permanent progression that's kind of a separate currency thing, where it's like, oh, I'm unlocking emotes as I play, and you can use them when you feel like it. You can have fun. Oh hey, look, one of my testers. Nope. You may have noticed this bat that's in the shop. This is basically called the Bat of Doom. Let me test it out on this guy that just joined. It basically sends them to the moon. So, also kind of an insta-kill, but it's one use. It deletes itself after it's done. So yeah, that'll be definitely used if like you just want to kill one guy. You're like, I hate this guy. You can spend the money to just kill that one guy, or to take a wheel back from someone. But yeah, that's about all I have for this devlog. Game is closing in on a private testing phase, so join the Discord, join the group. Everything's in the description. And thank you guys for watching these devlogs. I appreciate it a ton. Stick around, and I'll see you in the next one.